Let's practice the 500 most important words to begin to speak English. This is lesson 15 in a series of 20 lessons. Come back every day to practice more vocabulary. If you like these exercises, subscribe now to get more. This exercise has two parts. First, we'll review the new vocabulary.
Este ejercicio tiene dos partes. Primero repasaremos el vocabulario nuevo.
Then you will be shown sentences. Say the sentences with the correct words. Let's begin.
Después, verás unas oraciones. Di las oraciones con las palabras correctas. Empecemos. Decir, sin especificar a quién.
To say. To say.
Decir, a alguien.
To tell, someone. To tell, someone.
Hacer, una actividad.
To do, an activity. To do, an activity.
Hacer, en el sentido de crear.
To make. To make.
Saber.
To know. To know.
Pensar.
To think. To think.
Ver.
To see. To see.
Querer.
To want. To want.
Intentar, tratar de hacer algo.
To try. To try.
Pedir, preguntar.
To ask. To ask.
Necesitar.
To need. To need.
Sentir.
To feel. To feel.
Salir, irse.
To leave, to go away. To leave, to go away.
Ir en bus.
To go by bus. To go by bus.
Ir al restaurante.
To go to restaurant. To go to restaurant.
Ir a la iglesia.
To go to church. To go to church.
Pasarlo bien.
To have a good time. To have a good time.
Recibir un email.
To get an email. To get an email.
Siempre.
Always. Always.
Adverbio que quiere decir soler o generalmente.
Usually. Usually.
A menudo.
Often. Often.
A veces.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Casi nunca.
Hardly ever. Hardly ever.
Nunca.
Never. Never.
101.
101. 101. We should go by bus. We should go by bus.
Deberíamos ir en bus.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
No dije nada.
So we need machines and they need us. So we need machines and they need us.
Así que necesitamos máquinas y ellas nos necesitan.
I tried to make a cake. I tried to make a cake.
Intenté hacer un pastel.
You make delicious cookies. You make delicious cookies.
Haces unas galletas deliciosas.
This boy was waiting there. This boy was waiting there.
Este niño estaba esperando aquí.
We will go to bed soon. We will go to bed soon.
Vamos a ir a la cama pronto.
I learned how to play chess. I learned how to play chess.
He aprendido a jugar al ajedrez.
You fired that waitress last night. You fired that waitress last night.
Despediste a esa camarera ayer por la noche.
Fill out this form and they'll get an email with an invitation. Fill out this form and they'll get an email with an invitation.
Rellena este formulario y ellos recibirán un email con una invitación.
The pilot sits in the cockpit. The pilot sits in the cockpit.
El piloto se sienta en la cabina.
The kitchen is clean. The kitchen is clean.
La cocina está limpia.
I want to buy a smartphone on eBay. I want to buy a smartphone on eBay.
Quiero comprar un teléfono inteligente en eBay.
Copy of ID card or passport. Copy of ID card or passport.
Copia del documento de identidad o pasaporte.
John repeats the sentence twice. John repeats the sentence twice.
Juan repite la oración 2 veces.
Influenza hardly ever causes birth defects. Influenza hardly ever causes birth defects.
La gripe casi nunca provoca defectos de nacimiento.
I'll tell Christine everything. I'll tell Christine everything.
Voy a decirle todo a Christine.
Two days later, Western churches celebrated Easter. 2 days later, Western churches celebrated Easter.
2 días después, las iglesias occidentales celebraron la Pascua de Resurrección.
She held the coin carefully between fingers. She held the coin carefully between fingers.
Ella sostuvo la moneda cuidadosamente entre sus dedos.
What do you want? What do you want?
¿Qué quieres?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
No hice nada.
People need daylight to feel good. People need daylight to feel good.
Las personas necesitan luz natural para sentirse bien.
Sometimes I get bored. Sometimes I get bored.
A veces me aburro.
Can I tell him a secret? Can I tell him a secret?
¿Puedo decirle un secreto?
Improvement is usually seen 2 to 6 weeks after beginning treatment. Improvement is usually seen 2 to 6 weeks after beginning treatment.
La mejoría generalmente se observa de 2 a 6 semanas después de comenzar el tratamiento.
We can't go to restaurants. We can't go to restaurants.
Nosotros no podemos ir a restaurantes.
I told him to leave. I told him to go away. I told him to leave. I told him to go away.
Le dije que se fuera.
One of you must know John Winchester. One of you must know John Winchester.
Uno de ustedes debe conocer a John Winchester.
Invite him to go to church with you. Invite him to go to church with you.
Invítalo a ir a la iglesia contigo.
Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think I'm crazy?
¿Crees que estoy loco?
Milk is white. Milk is white.
La leche es blanca.
We see what they see. We see what they see.
Vemos lo que ellos ven.
I couldn't find my lipstick. I couldn't find my lipstick.
No he podido encontrar mi pintalabios.
It rains often in the spring. It rains often in the spring.
Llueve a menudo en primavera.
I have never betrayed him. I have never betrayed him.
Yo no le he traicionado jamás.
She is happy. She is happy.
Ella está feliz.
Learning is important, and always useful. Learning is important, and always useful.
Aprender es importante y siempre es útil.
Just ask when making your reservations. Just ask when making your reservations.
Pregúntale a la hora de hacer tus reservas.
I'm just 101, 5 months and a day. I'm just 101, 5 months and a day.
Solo tengo 101 años, 5 meses y un día.
I promise you'll have a good time. I promise you'll have a good time.
Te prometo que te lo vas a pasar bien. ¿Te han gustado los ejercicios? Dale a like y suscríbete para no perderte los siguientes videos. También dinos en los comentarios qué tipos de ejercicios quieres ver. Suscríbete a nuestro canal My English Go si quieres encontrar lecciones con explicaciones y estrategias para aprender inglés.